By Love. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Wasted no time on that one. Leonard's got 5.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
James.
Oh, I love that basketball, man.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
Now here's Leonard. He had 10 points in the win against Indiana. Bonner, that's a 2-pointer. And another basket for San Antonio.
Well, Spurs head coach Greg Popovich, so smart, a former foreign intelligence officer during the Cold War. If he's
defensive foul,
maybe that's the reason why.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his first foul. James against Leonard. It's LeBron with the drive. The shot is off. And the Spurs going the other way now. Popovich back in the 70s toured Eastern Europe and the Soviet Union with the U.S. Armed Forces team. He speaks Serbian and Russian.
Yeah, you know, no surprise that, Kevin, given his experience abroad, that he helped make the Spurs real trendsetters as far as
Spurs
national scouting. Kyrie Irving, clearly a player who's dreamed of greatness from a very young age. Going back to the 4th grade, he wrote going to the NBA, and he wrote it across the back wall of his closet. And while it was hidden behind his clothes, it certainly wasn't far from his head or his heart.
And Irving still wanted to write down goals. He used to write them in a notebook he still keeps. Now he'll write them down in his phone. All part of setting his sights high and dreaming big.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Knocked loose and stolen by James. Throws it up high.
Ooh, that was awesome.
Bring the house down. With the pass.
Look out below. It's good. This game is only
Looky here. How about that one? That play. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future reference.
perfectly done. He put it on a platter for him.
He sure did. And how about the touch on the finish, too? That was really nicely done.
Here's Parker following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Parker. Duncan's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Back to LeBron. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Now here's Leonard. He has 5. The drive by Green. It's tipped and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. And the dunk by James.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Yeah, it really does allow your offense to flow better. When you can get out and run and get easy opportunities, then everybody gains confidence.
And the wide open shot from Green. And the 3 off target. Cavaliers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And here's Love for 3. Tim Duncan with the rebound. San Antonio's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Now a look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. The Cavaliers 5th.
Well, the thing I like is they're getting good shots every time down the floor, and it's due to their unselfishness as a team.
And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Cavaliers making a switch here. Osgood's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Ginobili's checked in. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
And a quick review here, looking at some numbers for Kyrie Irving. He's putting up 22 points per night, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. The points have been coming for him at a prodigious rate, and that's exactly what they depend on, his scoring ability and his drive.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he is, a driven player, Steve, someone who can take an opposing defense and just shatter it with his ability.
From deep, LeBron. San Antonio with the rebound. Duncan's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Hammer time.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
They grab their own miss. Mozgov dishes to Smith. And a wide open look for Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And that's now 7 points for Kyrie Irving. Ginobili against Smith. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Bonner from the arc. No good. Got it off in time. And he trains the 3. But let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain. No shortage of scoring. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively, they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
On the floor for San Antonio. Diallo and Duncan at the point in the front. Mills at point with Bellinelli. They're the backcourt. And it's Ginobili in at the small forward.
With the pass.
The lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Mills. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And LeBron asked who would be on his Mount Rushmore of NBA greats. He went with Larry. He went with Michael Jordan and Oscar Robertson.
Well, you got to feel like he probably can sort of associate himself with the Big O. You know, the big body, the strength, the versatility. That's what Oscar was all about. That's what LeBron is all about. So nice to see LeBron's recognition of that era of the NBA.
Hard to argue with those selections. He also said he better be up there too, and I would agree with that.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Boris Diaw grew up idolizing Magic Johnson and obsessed with passing. And close friend Tony Parker said he didn't care about stats. He was always so unselfish. After being waived by Charlotte for refusing to score more points, Diaw has found a fit with the Spurs. He said, quote, "It was always the team that made the most sense." Kevin?
He had Tony there telling him about their philosophy, Doris. What a great run. Great run. Thank you. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the Irving slam.
Wow, what an incredible run they're on. This is as good an offense as you will see.
Well, every single guy on the floor right now just feeling it.
Bellinelli for 3. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Ginobili, that's for 2, with the putback. Great positioning on the putback. Duncan's got his second bucket tonight.
Nice tip there. He just seems to have a sense of where the ball's going to end up.
From deep LeBron, the rebound by the Spurs. Duncan's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
And it's slammed in by Diallo.
Up high and down hard with the one-hand.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
I think he's hoping to kind of get his teammates going a little bit, fellas.
Thompson passes to Shumpert. Here's Irving. Connects in the foul line. Irving's got 9 points.
They're going to have to tighten up defensively, guys, because they're really giving up way too many open looks.
Ginobili against James. Out to Duncan. Over to the left wing. Launches a 3. Now the pass to Mills. Fires for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Tell you what, boy, it's hard to watch when the guy gets good shots and misses them. He's missed everything this quarter.
The kick out to Irving. Another shot. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Boris Diaw.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He has 15 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
Love's checked in for Thompson. And both free throws good for LeBron.
Well, for Tim Duncan and the Spurs, an incredible legacy of dominance. In his 17 years in the league, the Spurs have never won less than 61% of their games, not to mention, of course, 5 finals appearances and 4 NBA championships.
It's blocked by Duncan. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mills, covered by Irving. And Mills kicks to Ginobili. Beyond the arc. That's good.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
So it's the Cavaliers now. 11-point game. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
Yeah, a lot of good matchups around the league. The one that I have my eye on is definitely the Miami Heat matchup.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
First personal foul.
Manu Ginobili has always been one of my favorite guys to watch and an elite shooting guard on the court. I mean, the issue with him has been health. Last season he missed about a month with a tweaked hamstring. Right as the Spurs went on their rodeo road trip.
And Cleveland making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Joseph's checked in. And it's Irving missing.
Would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
Diaw can't hit. And Ginobili, guys, clearly focused on trying to stay healthy. The last couple of off-seasons, Steve, he's bowed out of international play.
Well, it's smart. I mean, he's got so much mileage on his body, and it's more important for him to spend his summers just working on his body, staying healthy, strengthening those areas that he needs. It's always tricky, though, to say no to your home country when they ask you to play on the national team.
Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
And I think when you look at Hakeem Olajuwon, I mean, the numbers show that he was a phenomenal defensive player. 3,830 career blocks, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. I think you put him alongside greats like Bill Russell, who played before blocks were actually recorded, of course. But you put Olajuwon up near Russell, maybe greatest interior defenders of all time.
San Antonio making a switch here. Green's checked in.
Spurs substitution. Daniel Green.
Parker against Irving. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
And now a look at Kyrie Irving here. Some kind of performance he's been turning in and night out these past 4 or 5 weeks. 6th in three-point field goal percentage. He was 10th in scoring and one of the better passers in the league, in the top 20 in assists per game.
And Steve, I really think he deserves an awful lot of credit for making it into the top 10 in three-point shooting. I mean, that's pretty high-quality marksmanship when you're a top 10 three-point shooter. Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Parker with the steal. And now Parker pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the rejection by Love.
19 seconds on the shot clock. 19.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Bonner kicks to Green. Passes it to Bonner. From deep three-point range, and again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Dellavedova, that's good.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this league will be double digits.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Bonner no good. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Fires from the wing. Irving against Parker. Outside Irving. From downtown. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so we wrap up the first half. Cavaliers on top.
Coach, you're going to have to climb a bit of a hill here in the second half. What are you telling your...